So I am out here actually enjoying a lot of the sun. I've gotten my mat because this is the perfect time. A lot of seasons are changing. Um, this is a great time to soak up some energy. When I say energy, energy from the sun, from the ground, y'all. I really do have an allergy to grass. Um, Not saying that everyone should do this, because you shouldn't. Talk to a medical professional before you do this. I'm telling you what I've been doing for years. I always try to get myself immersed in something that I'm allergic to. If I'm allergic to something, I always try to build a tolerance. So that is kind of what I'm doing now. Now, do I come out with hives sometimes? Yes. Do I come out itchy? Yes. Okay, that's why I said don't. I'm not a medical professional, so don't come over here with me with that craziness. What I'm doing is something that works for me, and it builds my immune system so that I'm able to tolerate things when things get a little bit tougher. Okay? All right. Just wanted to put that clear because I don't want nobody coming after me. But yeah, I'm on my mat. Um, getting my feet wet in a minute after I, get finished with this live, because I got like a lot of loose product that's gonna be is coming out. But I'm going to get my hair electrified. When I say electrified, I'm just gonna let it go in the sun. It's a perfect time. Not saying everything is for everybody. For me, this is something that I've learned how to do since I've been younger, since growing up. So, and it works for me. I need the sun. I need the sun. So, any old hoot. Now that we got that out the way, I wanted to talk about what was shown on television. Um, First of all, I would say I don't watch a lot of television. Television sometimes will, if you're not direct with what you're watching, you will be consuming a lot of this stuff hours and hours and hours. I had to catch myself, and you will get complacent. You will get depressed because you'll have so much information in your head without starting what you need to do with your life. So if you have anything with motion, you will see people who have things going on. For the most part, they are not watching television. If they do, I can honestly say, if they're watching it a lot, they are producing junk. They are producing junk. They are producing junk. Okay, you just can't do it every single day, unless you're some kind of critic, like a food critic, or some kind of informational television critic. That girl gone. Okay, Lou. Come here, Lou. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get my dog on a leash. We got some bigger dogs, and she will jump and try to get. Come here. Come here, too. I know you don't want to be on the air. It's okay. Come on. Come on. Ooh, I'm so itchy. So anywho, I should probably put on my shorts, but I didn't want to force myself to go in some kind of shock or something by being in this grass like this. But I had to get her and put her on a leash because it's a big park. We got parks everywhere around us, like literally within walking distance. This is like all about health kind of place. So, yeah, anywho, but a lot of dogs, they should make this a dog park, but we already have a dog park that's on the other side. So, but they have some two big friendly dogs, and they allow them to roam. You try to allow your dogs to have some free space, especially if you live in these condos, apartments, and stuff. I don't understand how people who have big dogs stay in condos. It would just bother me. I would be feeling sad, but things like that. But I already feel kind of sad that I don't have a big house. Have Luna to run around in her own backyard, but we do get exercise at the other parks, and when she go for her dog meetings, stuff like that, and for dog birthdays, and and stuff like that. So, oh, they went the other way. Okay, and so yeah, just wanted to give y'all the insight on that. But I'm gonna talk about what was trending the other day about the Dalai Lama. Okay, um, yeah, was I shocked at this point, girl? Luna, what or what though? Huh? Am I shocked? Not really. Not really. Um, girl, what did you run for? Not really. Everything comes to light. Everything comes to light when in God's timing. Um, I know for me, God was telling me that I was gonna be, a lot of things were going to be revealed. A lot of people are going into their respective positions. It reminded me of the dream that I talked about. If y'all haven't look at the dream that I talk about, go into my titles and look at when I talk about the dream of the roadway. And in that dream, how I saw positions being transferred, things were getting exposed. And so for me, it wasn't a shocker. It wasn't a shocker. I'm grateful that God kept me, because I know that it would have been a shocker hadn't God kept me. Just seeing this out the blue, you're like, oh my goodness, it's a leader and they're doing this and they're that bold. They're that bold to come out and say that. But since God has been developing me and working on me, I'm not surprised at all. At all. Matter of fact, let me what else God brought to my remembrance when I looked at it today. And I saw it. See, one thing is when you have evilness inside of you and a host is staying inside of you, they can only stay, they know when their time is expiring. They know when a host is expiring. So the older the host gets, if a spirit is inside of you, especially if it's a tormented spirit or lustful or anything like that, if it's a spirit, I'm not even going to get into details that deep, but if it is, you will see the true nature of what's inside. You will see it. Okay? And so that was a prime example. You see this a lot. People don't talk about it, but a lot. I hear some people talk about it now, but not as much as it should. Talk about how people are when they're about to expire and how they start. If they were, very covert or hiding, you would think, they would be okay, but they go back to their old selves. Like when they're 12 and things like that. You'll think that they're going back to when they're younger, But then when you start hearing them, you understand it's... Sorry about that, y'all. It got too hot. I was in the direct sun and my phone got hot and it was not kicking out. And plus, Lulu was getting a little bit hot. She hasn't had her summer trim. I didn't know it was kicking it like this too deep. Spring is here, but Indiana, you never freaking know. You never know. Wait till the summer come. 1 minute it'll be 85, the next minute it'll be 55. Okay, you just don't know. So right now it's very warm. It's supposed to be 55. It's definitely warmer than that. And so yeah. But anywho, yeah, when you are a host to something that is evil. When I say a host to something is evil, I'm not talking about the person. I'm talking about the spirit, the entities, y'all. Okay, we live in the spiritual realm. Okay, we can't move through here without connection to it. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. Okay, but when you are open to that, and a lot of things can be hidden. You can get fortune, you can get praise, you can get notoriety. But some of them things will back you up with other things. Other things that you don't like. And so it's just a revealing. It's just a revealing. You know, I think at this time and age, at this day and age, people need to see it on all aspects. Most of the time, we see it. People talk about it when they talk about other religions, especially the Catholic religion, because y'all know, you know. Uh, but we get to see it. We get to see it because now it's decision time. You know, it's decision time. So, uh, yeah, that's my whole take on it. You know, that's my whole take on it. You start understanding, and everybody doesn't understand that. Everybody's not in a place like that, but there are people that are being spoken to spiritually. God is speaking to them. Like, what is going on? Like, this is why you need to be in. You know, and I know for certain that when a week's time, I'm not gonna say everybody, most people are going to forget about this. They're going to forget about it. They're gonna make a little joke, ha ha ha, whatever, and they're gonna go back to doing the same thing, going through the same algorithms, going through the same processes. And I implore you, even myself, I had to catch, this was a wide awakening thing for me because I had to catch myself. Okay. It was a wide awakening thing for me because you have to catch yourself and ask yourself, you know, when things kick off, are you going to be the person that's stuck in the same current, in the same current, or the same in the same current or the same algorithm as you were before? Or are you going to rise above it? That's all I wanted to share about that. I know people, you know, are talking, and we do make jokes about it. I made a whole short about it, you know. You know, talk about being off a Family Guy. You know, old dude who wanted the popsicles, who used to tell Peter's son, I can't even remember Peter's son, not Stewie, the other one. I don't know why it's not in my head, y'all. I watch Family Guy. I love Family Guy. But anywho, well, I used to watch Family Guy. But he used to always want him to be his paper boy, you know, and to deliver the paper. And then he always wanted him to come in his house and have popsicles. You know, and it was an old guy trying to get this young dude to go with him. You know, yeah, he jokes about it, but you have to look at things on a wider scale. You really do. You really, 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 really do. So, I hope somebody take this and make the best of it. For anyone who is getting shocked during this process, I would implore you to ask yourself, why are you getting shocked? Is it because, you know, maybe you didn't believe, you're in disbelief? You thought something was supposed to be one way and it wasn't? Maybe you're looking at it through a lens saying that if this was somebody else, how would they treat it? There's a lot of things you can think about. Am I next because I don't have the resources to combat, you know, what's going on? There's a lot of things you can ask yourself. you might have to ask yourself. And once you do, and you write down those fears and everything else, ask yourself, now that you know what you know, now that the creator, the true and great creator, has shown you what you know, what are you going to do about it? How can you go about and um make this or not? Some people are going to be just surviving it. How are you going to survive it? How are you going to thrive on it? How are you going to make it to benefit you, to make yourself better and help others? Okay, that's what I want you to think about. Don't get caught up in just a scenario, and allow someone to take energetic, powerful energy from you, because that's what you're doing when you give somebody time to watch them and things like that. You're taking your energy from yourself, from tasks that you could be doing. Come on, girl. That you could be doing to get yourself better, and putting that attention towards them. So ask yourself, what can you do to make yourself better? Hi. So on that note, I am going to get off of here, okay? Hopefully something I said or done will help you on your journey. Please stay tuned to Journey to Jerusalem. Bye. Whoa.